Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Intersekt 2021. My name is Simon Thompson. It is my absolute pleasure and delight to be your MC for the next 2 days. Welcome, Wominjeka, as they say in the local language. And I do want to begin by acknowledging the local people of this land. I come from the Gadigal lands up in Sydney, and I'm delighted to be down here on Wurundjeri country down in Melbourne. And I pay my respects to the Wurundjeri people of the East Kulin Nation, the traditional custodians of this land, and their elders past, present and emerging. Welcome to anyone of Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander descent today. Welcome to you all. Can you all put your hands together and give yourselves a big clap for being here? Now, first rule, I hope you've all signed in, used the COVID Safe app. If we are going to create one of the great super spreader events in Australia in 2021, it's very important that you're all in this with me, okay? Don't leave me locked up at the Grand Hyatt for 2 weeks on my own. Okay, we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some great conversations, some amazing people. Don't forget to download the conference app. That's the other thing. And if you need any assistance, visit the registration desk. Please wear your name badges at all times. The emergency exits are here, here and here. No smoking in the toilets, the usual stuff. But there is coffee available in the foyer, sponsored by Vocus and Open Insurance. And the really cool part, if you go over on my right, your left, then you can go and get a professional headshot taken, courtesy of BTC Markets in the Connaught room. Use that for your LinkedIn profile, you're updating your CV, maybe you want to get a job at Afterpay, you know, have a chat with Lee a little later on. There's all of those sorts of plans. When we break up into the other room, it's directly opposite. And if you need to use the bathrooms, they're just over there on your right. So we're going to have a lot of fun today. I'm looking forward to steering this ship with you. But let's hand over to one of the many clever, talented people who've put this together, the CEO of FinTech Australia, Rebecca Schott-Guppy. Please put your hands together and welcome her.
Welcome. It's my great pleasure to welcome you to the 5th Annual Intersekt Festival here in Melbourne. It has been 18 months since our last conference, and despite the challenging circumstances 2020 brought, we are so lucky to be here today and gathering in such large numbers. Despite the ongoing pandemic, I'm pleased to announce that for the first time in the event's history, Intersekt is fully sold out, with over 600 delegates in attendance and many more tuning in virtually. Prior to the last conference, the Select Committee on FinTech and RegTech, chaired by Senator Andrew Bragg, was announced. We have now had the second interim report tabled in April, and coincidentally, the third issues paper will be launched today. This has been an incredible time for FinTech Australia to champion policy reforms necessary to enable further growth of the sector. We've had a remarkable engagement from both members and government, and we're proud to say that 75% of the recommendations have been adopted in the interim reports. It is truly a remarkable time for the FinTech industry. Intersekt speakers are uniquely placed to debate these policies and reforms and highlight key themes, trends and current practices. This year, for the first time, we are also hosting 13 roundtables alongside the concurrent sessions. These roundtables are an opportunity for you to learn, provide feedback on policy reforms, and to gather insights on expanding into the ASEAN region. Don't forget to book your office hours with Austrade. Despite our international borders being closed, it is the calibre of local talent that we have on show that has attracted such a large audience. That's crucial for another key reason we run this event, networking. I encourage you all to install the app that we've launched this year to help connect with other delegates and sponsors. If this year's Intersekt is like any other year, you should leave the event with a new connection or business opportunity. We are fortunate to have the support of a great number of sponsors, whom I hope you will get to meet during the conference. Intersekt would not be possible without the tremendous support of the Victorian Government, who have been long-term supporters of the FinTech sector. As top-tier sponsors, we also have the Commonwealth Government, Xero, Data Action and BPay. There are also many initiatives that have taken place this week in conjunction with the main event. The pitch event last night, run by Seed Money, held at YWF, the industry dinners, which were a great success, and the first 2 days of our digital program. I would also encourage you to join one of the other satellite events, including the Women in FinTech event tomorrow morning, supported by EY, and the closing drinks at Arbury Afloat, sponsored by AWS and iTalk. Though we are most impressed and delighted that our members are hosting events throughout the week, including Manuva, Dubba, and our ecosystem partners, MasterCard and Law Squared. Finally, I would like to thank the members, corporate partners, the board, and the team at FinTech Australia who have helped put together a world-class event. I have no doubt that this year's conference will take the conversation in our industry to a higher level, ahead of what is going to be the biggest year yet. I hope you leave the event with a new connection, business opportunity, or an understanding of the broad financial and socio-economic changes that are brought by our industry. I look forward to seeing you at the opening drinks this evening, sponsored by Square and UK Department of International Trade. Thank you. I'd now like to hand back to Simon.